Hey guys, so I decided to make a very quick video because I lit my candles. This is my working candle, and almost immediately after I lit it, it started doing this jumping, as you can see. It's pretty consistent. Occasionally it will stop and then it will start all over again. I do have also my goddess candle lit. Let's see. And this one is also kind of flickering, and it seems to be moving in a certain direction. So it kind of prompted me to have a quick video on the meaning of candle flame and what it means when candle flames do certain things. So this jumping flame, it's pretty much, it can be consistency, like now it stopped and then it will start up again. Okay, usually this will happen if there's been a fight, if there's been some kind of argument, or if emotions are running really high. Okay, but this can also mean if that's not really going on in your home, this can mean that you've got spirits with you. And if it goes really crazy, it can mean that the spirits are working with you on your behalf if there are any obstacles in your path. And they're simply just letting you know. This kind of prompts me with other meanings of candle flames. If you see kind of a weak flame, like you feel like it's struggling to stay alight and it's very, very low, then it might mean that maybe if you cast a spell or you've been doing a particular working, that it might really be struggling to come into fruition. Maybe it's not meant to, and so the candle flame will kind of let you know the situation on that. You might want to give it some additional time and see what happens. If it completely goes out, it can either mean, if you've had a consistent low flame and then it just goes out, it can mean that it's not going to come into fruition. If you've had a steady flame and then it goes out, then I feel like that means that the spell has just been completed, essentially. And if you get a strong flame, one that is consistent, steady, not going crazy, then it's a powerful symbol saying that it's working very strongly towards your goal and that it will eventually come to fruition. So also, before I had mentioned that I had had a candle that was really smoky when I lit it, and I was waiting. When I would light it, I was collecting the soot. This is the candle. And I hadn't really known about this until recently when I started doing some research, what it means when you get a particularly sooty candle. Well, it seems like if you get a very sooty candle, it just means that it had to burn away a lot of negativity around you. It can also be negativity towards something that is holding you back. And so it's kind of just symbolizing that burning away of that negativity. So if the smoke, or like the flame, is burning in a certain direction, it can also have a particular meaning. So if, for example, if a flame is kind of going towards the north, this can represent changes occurring, maybe physical, earthly changes, or it can also indicate that maybe more of an effort is needed. So for example, if you did a spell to get a job, but you did like a candle spell, and then but you haven't put any effort into actually putting your applications out and, you know, walking the walk and going and doing what you're supposed to do, or, you know, making a resume, then it's asking you to go ahead and make more of an effort physically by doing those things to aid it in its working. Okay? If it's going kind of towards the east, this is kind of telling you that you're going to need to have a little bit of patience. And that if you are considering something where you're considering between two options, or you have a decision to be made, that you really need to trust your intuition, and you have to really listen to your intuition and what it's telling you if you want the right decision to come into fruition. Do not just jump in feet first without considering your true emotions towards something. You don't want to go ahead and make a very sudden decision. Okay? If the flame is going towards the south, south is, if you watch my other video about the timing of spells according to the elements, so south is the fire element. And so usually if the flame is going towards the south, just like I spoke about before, it just means that your manifestation is going to occur that much quicker. Kind of the universe is working in your favor, and it's doing it very, very quickly. Try to keep grounded, however. In having something manifest so quickly, you can end up with changes that you don't expect. So try to stay very grounded. And finally, west. If the flame or smoke is going to the west, west is the element of water and therefore governs our emotions. And it may mean that you're too emotionally invested in what your manifestation is, or the situation that you're in, or what you are wanting to occur. You're too emotionally invested. You need to back off, take a moment to ground yourself, and try to focus on the real need versus the emotional desire. So, anywho, I just wanted to make a quick video on that. Just because, like I said, this flame was going and it kind of prompted this video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we shall talk soon. Blessed be. Goodbye.